What's up? Good afternoon. This is your homeboy, Kev the Galaxybender, and I'm presenting to you guys episode 26 of the Goku and Kev show. I'm your host, Kev the Galaxybender, and joining me as always, my main man and co-host, Goku Black, man. What's up? What's it? What's up? What's going with you, man? How's your week go? How's your week go?
Better. I got this fucking shitty ass job, and
Okay.
they realized that I'm a really good worker, so they've slowly been giving me more hours.
Okay, well that's good then.
Next week I'll be up to 5 days again.
There you go. Shit, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Shit, you gotta get on that grind, make that money.
Yeah,
Shit, I'm trying to fucking find me another job. So I already I already know how this shit go. Like that's how my fucking week was at
I
work.
haven't really been like exploring any new games or
Mm-hmm.
shit. I haven't even been on my Xbox. I think I played the Xbox maybe 3, 4 times,
Mm-hmm.
and then that was it.
Yeah. So, but my motherfucking week, man. It's been uh, it's been quite the goddamn experience. Well, actually, the month that I think about it, yeah, been a fucking crazy month. I mean, I ain't gonna get into details. Yeah, for the both of us, it's been crazy. But at the end of the day, actually, it's turned up for me because I met a young lady, and we ain't dating, but we sure are interested in each other, and so I'm going to go kick it with her.
What you mean?
I'm going to go
Exactly what you mean.
kick it with this young beautiful lady tomorrow. We're gonna go have coffee. So that's good though. But hey, man, check
Can't
this.
necessarily say I've just met this individual.
Yeah,
We had already known each other through
mutual
some very
acquaintance.
interesting
Yeah,
situation at that. Like the way that it was,
yeah,
like we don't even have to test the water to see if we're gonna have fun. You know
yeah.
what I mean? We already did that part.
Okay. That's how Kev like it. Kev,
Get that shit out of the
yeah,
way.
broke that shit in. So
Yeah.
I can feel that, man. But yeah, like so yeah, I'm super interested in this young lady. So and just let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. So that's got Kevin in a good mood. But some other shit, some crazy shit happened. Like Disney got exposed. Like so, let me tell you what happened. So there was this like president of some type of a very important department in Disney, very important department, and what ended up happening is he went on a date with this chick and like she secretly recorded his ass. And like it wasn't to be like malice or anything. Like the guy, they were just having a conversation and he was telling them like, yeah, Disney doesn't hire white people. Straight up. Yeah, like they legit will pass up on white dudes. Like they say, hey, we're not. They use shit like, hey, we're not looking for the usual suspects. Shit like that, or
Yep.
straight up, we're just not hiring white people.
Yeah.
There was this black dude that was he was well, it was a mixed dude. He was half half. He was mixed white and black. His skin color wasn't dark enough for them to give the dude the fucking job.
Like my son.
That's your son would they would not fucking hire him
Yeah.
because he doesn't look
Like
traditionally
he
black.
was working with a couple people and they didn't think that he was black and they would
Yeah.
start talking racist ass shit and he had to tell them like, hey, my dad's quarter black, dude. My dad is
Yeah,
darker.
yeah.
Like you would see my dad and know that
Oh yeah,
I have black in me because
oh yeah,
we look dead on each other, but
yeah.
I'm just way lighter.
Yeah, you just like
And
yeah.
they had then he said that whole situation got awkward between him and that one guy because they were super cool, but then he started fucking spouting a bunch of racist shit.
That's a good time though, like, cause there was a gentleman, and I'm not going to bring his name up, but it was one of the most like refreshing experiences I had. Like the guy told me that his parents brought him up to be racist. He's a white guy, brought him up to be racist, and that's how he was. And then it wasn't until he worked in the trenches with black people and did construction work, and all they would talk about at the end of the day is um, what they were going to go home and do to enjoy themselves because they were all covered in coal and soot, and he realized like, hey, we're all the fucking same. So that would have been a very good opportunity. Like, hey man, let's talk about it. Come
We
on,
all bleed red, man.
let's talk about it. That
It's
would have
like
been a good opportunity.
it's like my infamous drunk phase right there. We all bleed red. No, seriously, when fucking dumbass Bush decided to declare war on Iraq and all that dumb shit,
Yeah,
like I was 21, something like that.
yeah, yeah.
Like I was fucking literally walking down the fucking street in Clifton, fucking We all bleed red. Why we gotta go shoot each other? Drunk as fuck.
Man.
And it was funny because I'm like in a college area, and I had a couple people like come out and be like, "You're right."
Yeah, we do, man. Like I don't get it. Like there's no sense in it. That's what I don't understand. I don't even know why we call it fucking racism because we're all Homo sapien. That's the same race. Last time I checked.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
We're
And
just different
and,
ethnicities.
and I want to just clarify one time. I've been saying it for a very long while now that it's the Japanese language that has the two sticks that lean against each other.
Mhm.
It's actually the Chinese that has that symbol that means human. It's basically two sticks that lean against each other. They need each other to stand up.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, it's very basic principle. Yeah. Like one human can't do everything. We can't. We get emotions get involved, man. That's what it is, and that's what I've been working on. Just like get rid. You know how I am, man. I'm like, fuck these emotions. Let's critically think through this shit.
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
the critical part back through to you because you're still being a bit emotional. Like, no, 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 I got it, I got it. And I'm like, dude, come on,
No,
let
I
me at
got it.
least help you a little
No,
bit.
got it, man.
See,
No,
see, you're doing it right
that
now.
that that's different though. That's me handling something. When I need the help, I will ask.
All right,
That's the truth. Yeah. If you that's how my dad taught me. He will not help you unless you ask. And then that goes back to my faith. It says you must ask. Like
all right.
there was a story where Jesus walked up to the blind man and Jesus knew the dude was blind, but he was like Jesus wanted him to ask him. And that's the whole thing. So if I ask for help, then that's when I want the help. And I
I
understand that.
got you.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I
You're
tell
like
people all the time.
300 bucks percent, right?
So, but yeah, like, but it's crazy that Disney does that, man. I don't understand the reasoning behind it. Like, here's my thing. Like, you would think
I
that
think it's
me,
like the way the dude said at the very beginning of that video. He's
well,
like, keep what was it? Dive in or go broke.
go broke.
Yeah.
But no, I'm talking about this specific conversation this guy had. He was just on a date talking to the chick and telling,
He
yeah,
was
yeah,
being normal as fuck.
this was a whole different guy.
Yeah, yeah,
This is just some other random shit. But yeah, he was just being normal on a date and he was just talking about like, yeah, this is what fucking Disney does. Like, he was just, and he didn't know he's being recorded and it is what it is. It's out there now. But yeah, like, and he's been saying the same shit we've been saying the whole time on the show. He's been saying the same shit that there is a push for DISG, and like it's crazy. I don't understand it. Like you would think that I'm a black dude, so I would benefit for this. And it's like, no, this does not benefit me because this is the shoes on the other foot now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, no, that is still not right. Like it's not right.
Just do it the way that it's supposed to fucking be.
Like
You don't have to change nothing.
the thing
Just
is,
let
man,
them
like
do it
just
the way they want it.
let diversity happen because it will.
On its own.
That's the thing. It will happen on its own. Yeah. Like
It's already happening.
right. And when you engineer it, all you're going to do is you're going to poison the well.
Yeah.
You know,
Because you're
poison.
trying to
It's
point
going.
it in a certain direction.
Yeah.
And that's not the way it was going to go.
That's exactly. You're trying to point in a certain direction, and it's like you got to just let that shit happen, man. So, but it's just crazy that Disney does that, man. They are on some other shit, man. Like they do a lot more crazy shit. If people don't know, man, look into Disney, man. That shit they look into them. Like be careful what your kids watch, man. Make sure they understand what they watching. Like, cause I would tell people this. Like, I don't ever say, hey, don't, you know, don't you don't have to do what I do. Don't watch what you want to watch, buy what you want to buy, spend your money. Because I'd be a hypocrite if I told people not, spend the money they want to. But my thing is, this is all I'm saying. Hey, just understand what you're consuming. That's it. Just understand it so you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, we understand what's in our foods for the most part. Like, we will want to know that.
Yeah,
So why?
no.
So why not? Why wouldn't you want to know what is in your media that you consume? You see what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing, just spreading awareness. But and we got D Hurricane in the chat. What's up, man? Good to have you.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, sir, for joining us. We do appreciate it. Let me put my phone on shut up because y'all gonna hear it on. But yeah. But thanks for joining, good sir. But I X Defiant. I played that a little bit. I haven't played it a whole lot because like I just been
last 2 weeks you haven't.
Yeah, I've just been busy, man. Like
Yeah.
I've been real well, shit.
School. Yeah.
Yeah, school. Oh my God, don't get me started on school, man.
I found some code.
Did you?
Yeah, I'll get into that.
Don't get me started on fucking school, man.
I found some code that I know you would read because it was in your script.
Oh, it's in Python?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, let me look at it. I'll be able to tell you. But, like, here's the thing, man. I had an assessment this week, man, and it took me 2 days, like 2 days to, well, it was 3 hours to complete it. And it was only supposed to be 1 hour. Like I said, I'm a slow learner. But here's the thing, man. They'll drop shit constantly in there that, like, they never taught you. Like, I had to figure out how to use the appendix fucking method. Like methods are things that you can call that does a thing. Like I don't want to go into a method.
Kind of.
I don't want to go into it because we
No,
can hear all day for me trying to explain it. So no, I'm not gonna get into it.
I know
But
because that's what we're going to talk about later. I found Python.
I had to find a method that was called a pin that allowed me to create a list. It was crazy. So I had to
found
do that
Python
shit.
code that does bots.
I'll do you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what Python is good for automation. That's what I'm learning. But like I was saying, the what's I haven't been playing a lot of shit because I've been occupied with school, just fucking my job. I've been grinding on that real hard. I've been talking to my lady friend, and I've been and then there's a whole lot of other personal shit that's going around in my life. Like I've just been having to handle and travel and sign paperwork, and I haven't had time to do shit. So, but I did jump into some X Defiant. I think was it yesterday.
Yeah.
I think I played for about an hour.
Play.
Yeah, I played for about an hour, and I noticed like they kind of like you can hit shit now, sort of.
Oh, they did kind of fix things.
Well, I don't know if it's the hitbox. The hitboxes are still small, but what the main thing is
Bullet
the
drop off.
no, the hit registration. Like so, there's
Okay, hit
networking.
confirm.
Like when there's networking conditions that will happen to where your bullets just won't register. Like they'll hit, you see hit markers, but it would do no damage.
Yeah.
So they've improved that a little bit, and I've noticed like 'cause I was using the MP5 without a optic yesterday. I was just hitting everything. I was like, this is weird. So it seems like they're adding more servers, or they're doing some work on the server end to make that experience smoother. They added Team Deathmatch to it, which was came out of fucking nowhere because
Okay, so they did update it.
yeah, oh yeah, they definitely been updating it. There's some other shit in there too, but I know they added a whole fucking mode because there was no team deathmatch, and like I didn't even care that there wasn't a team deathmatch because the mode I was playing was hot shot, and it's like kill confirm. You kill and pick up the tag, and then when you got the tag, one thing that did annoy me, the hot shot, man, like every time I would fucking get it, unless I had the AA-12, like I would get killed as soon as I get it. Like it was crazy. And then like everybody else, they just move so fucking fast. And that has a lot to do with hit registration too. Because like here's the thing. I don't play a whole lot.
They are, then they're here, and then they're there. And when the bullets show that it hits them in between that time, the game didn't register.
Right. And then, like sometimes you were running to get the cover, you got the cover, and then you die, and it's like, what the fuck? And they saw that you were getting hit.
I was actually having that problem last night
So
with the game that I played.
so one thing I didn't like was Hot Shot because of that. When the Hot Shot got it, man, you can just move a lot and like you will miss just because of hit registration. And then here's the other thing. Players who don't play a whole lot, like I don't play a whole lot. So as you know, you play a shooter, any game really, you have to practice, become
Muscle memories.
yeah, just to become good at it. So I don't
say that all the time.
so it's going to take me longer because I play less. Yeah. So I need the game to run network side pretty much flawless because I'm going to miss more than the average user. So I need all of my shots that are hitting to register. You see what I'm saying? So and other players are dealing with that too, but overall it's gotten smoother. It's free. I enjoy it overall.
Yeah,
like
can't argue it.
Yeah, it's free, and like I'm still like grinding weapons and shit because you need attachments and shit to just do well. But I really like the game. Getting used to the combat. It's they put a different small twist on the arcade style game. That's what I really like about it. And like I said, it seems like they've been adjusting shit. I also watched The Butterfly Effect, and I'm going to spoil this movie for those who haven't watched it. So, spoiler alert: if you haven't watched The Butterfly Effect, here they fucking come. And DD Hurricane, I see you in the chat here. You've been playing Elden Ring. Yeah, I don't fuck with that game because like I just don't like the combat.
I've seen all the memes for it, and it's like
Just don't like
basically combat is incredibly hard.
Well, it ain't that. It ain't got shit to do with it. It's just I can't go in the air.
Oh, that's
super.
yeah, that's
Yeah, if I can't do an air
bullshit.
combo in the game, man, fuck your game. I mean,
Play it at all.
yeah, I just don't. Yeah, and the game may be super good. You know what I mean? Super. Even Stellar Blade, you can jump in the air and do combos.
Yeah.
So I saw that. So that's what made me buy it. I was like, oh, you can do an air combo. I'm in. That's all it took.
All Kev needs.
Solid. Because
All he
like
needs.
for me, it's all about like just
You want to be able to be on the ground, be in the air.
yeah.
Back on the ground.
I need to be active the entire time. And then in Souls type games, you are waiting because that's just how they are.
Yep,
you have to wait. You have to,
parry,
yeah, and I'm like, man, look, I want to be.
when you time that parry, then they could time their counterattack
Right.
or some other shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh my god,
and then
that is retarded.
my brain is
Not
like,
retarded, but it's just
it's methodical. It's very slow,
Yes,
and that's not me. I'm like, I'm hyperactive. I want to be fucking all over the place, like my brain is like Marvel versus Capcom 2 on all the time. I'm always take you for a fucking ride. That's what it's gonna be. But
you're much more like faster.
yeah, I just like
I
speed.
still like Elder Rings. I tried playing like the demo when it first came out, the first one, because they're on 2 now, ain't they?
No,
It's still just the first one.
like From Software has made a bunch of different types of games, but I don't know what DLC on because I don't follow the game, but I don't know, but this may be the first DLC. But yeah, I don't, it's not for me. Like I just
Yeah, it wasn't.
I'd rather play Ninja Gaiden.
That's
You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's faster.
but the AI is like ruthless in that game.
Yeah,
like they're very ruthless. Like Tomonobu Itagaki, he explained. He said, "Look, my AI is here to kill you." Like, no, we can go get the magazine article. He said, "Yeah, I designed it like that because," he said, "action games are boring when you're just beating on enemies."
Yeah.
And that was crazy is they all work together and attack. They have really good CPU and AI cycles where they force you into other AI. Like it's maddening. It is.
Like the ones that run real fast. They would chase you towards the ones that are big and strong.
And then like
time, and then you're cornered in between them, and that's how where I always would fucking die. It was that one street.
What is crazy about it, I remember an enemy setting up like this, like because I was using Flying Swallow a lot. So one enemy got in front of one guy, and then he knew I was gonna fly and swallow. He moved out the way, and I landed. And this other guy was just waiting to counterattack. And I just paused the game, like, and I scratched my head. I was like, wow,
Oh, dude, they would take me apart.
I was like, wow, like this is great.
Ninja
Ninja Gaiden 2, the dogs were fucking terrible, man. They had fucking exploding kunai.
Oh,
I like that's the kind of difficulty I like. Just throw as many hard enemies at me as you can. Just throw them all at me at the same time.
And that's what they did.
Yeah, and that's
what
they
they killed them. They fucking sent
There's more.
Motherfucking another fleet.
And they wasn't like Dynasty Warrior enemies. They wasn't just walking towards you.
No,
they was just
they were hunting about their own life.
Yeah, they were hunting you. So it was crazy. But yeah, in the chat, DD Hurricane says just one DLC.
Okay.
But yeah, so From Software, they've made action games that I've played, but like I don't like their action games.
Maybe they just made that game so hard that's why it's taking people so long to like beat it.
No, that's not it. People can like fucking speed run that game.
Oh,
Software is just known for making those type of games from Demon Souls. Like that's when they blew up. Like they used to make Armored Core and all that shit.
Yep.
And then they also made Otogi, which I kind of like that. They made Ninja Blade, which I didn't like.
Could actually play 6.
Oh yeah, Armored Core.
Enough.
Armored Core was an action game.
Yeah,
It's like Virtual 1.
and that motherfucker's fast, dude.
Yeah.
You see me fight them, and I'm not even at the boss yet.
Oh yeah, you got a lot to build in. I thought you was at the end.
Well, because that's like
Yeah.
the almost end, and then when you play through the second playthrough, it's a whole nother motherfucking story.
Oh shit, that's what you had. Okay, yeah, you got your money's worth out of it. Too.
Oh boy, and
Yeah.
like a whole nother story. And what I'm working on.
Yeah.
So, like, because the next difficulty after is a whole nother storyline for that game.
So you getting your money's worth. See, From Software can put some games out, man. That's what I'm saying. I like their Souls games, it's combat, but I like their Armored Core games. I didn't like.
Love the shit.
Otogi is okay, but they're just art. The art style of Otogi is very pretty. I like those games.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that they were pretty much like Dynasty Warrior games.
Yep. Still fought Mom.
Ninja Blade was a fucking quick time a boss quick time event game. That's all you fucking did in that game. Because at that time they wanted to compete with Ninja Gaiden. So in my mind, I was like, they weren't good at making action games, so they just took that main RPG because in RPGs your combat doesn't have to be great. You know what I mean?
Nope.
It just has to be
as long as your numbers are added.
Yeah, as long as the combat is methodical. That's what it. Even in turn-based RPGs, even in real time. the combat needs to be methodical in role playing games for it to be satisfying. So, because you're dealing with numbers and shit and upgrades.
That's
So,
and it's a dice roll. That's what it is. It's just like most RPGs, the computer is basically doing that for you, but it's still they're playing fucking Dungeons and Dragons. They're still rolling dice, dude.
I mean, that's where it all started at. Like for the most part, it just depends on how you program your AI and the type of game. Like,
Yeah.
and Souls games are like more action oriented anyway. That's why it's kind of weird that they get away with the phrase RPG because you're doing a lot of action. And then like, yes, when you hit, a lot of times I know it's dependent on like a bunch of different stats too. Like if you get behind them and where positioning is, that also has a role in it because you get more damage off of like initiating the hit, and that came from Thief. That was a big thing in Thief. In those early games, you had a roll, you get up behind them, like boom. But let's see, DD Hurricane in the chat. Tenchu is something I wish I could get. I mean, I really like Tenchu. I did.
I love the shit out of
If you like
Tenchu. I
Tenchu,
actually still remember the debug code, so I could fucking have that little cloud move that would make you fucking like it worked like the grappling hook.
yeah,
You instantly were there,
yeah.
and the little leaves would fall behind you. Like,
Play Sekiro. If you're in the Tenchu, man, check out Sekiro. Like that's a soulish type.
yeah,
You can fucking zip line and shit around. It's that type of game.
yeah, just fucking stealth game.
But the butterfly effect. Like I said, I'm about to
Really?
spoil the shit out of this. This movie was fucking great. It was my first time watching it. Me and my daughter watched it, and understand that I've seen a different version than the theatrical version because the theatrical version was missing scenes and there was alternate endings, and I saw a really really grim ending that was like, damn. So for the most part, I'm a long story short. Yeah, I guess that's probably what it was.
The movie theater ending.
Yeah, so that's probably what it was. So long story short, fucking Duke can time travel through his memories, based off memories, and but he has to, he has to visualize it. So it comes from either a journal or you see a video or something, and he can like visualize himself back at that point because he had all these blackouts that allowed him to do that, and he can travel back to that point in time and like affect it, change events, and hence the butterfly effect. So yeah, like there was a scene that ended up happening in that movie. They went to a fortune teller, and fortune teller read his fortune. Was like, you don't have a soul, you don't exist. And I was like, holy shit. I can kind of see where this is going, but I saw where it was going, but I did not
But you
expect
didn't want to believe it totally.
Well, no, I didn't know how he was going to fix the problem.
Oh,
Like when I heard that, I was like, okay, I kind of get what the problem is. Like this dude is not supposed to be here. Butterfly effect. So something happened where he's here. He's just in the chain of it. You see what I'm saying? So something that happened before had got him there where he wasn't supposed to, and it could have been his dad. Yeah, it was because his dad went crazy trying to fucking save him and shit like that. So he went to the fortune teller. She said, your fucking soul don't exist. You don't exist. You're not supposed to be here. His mom was wigging out. So he went outside, talked to his mom. She was like, yeah, I had two stillborns and you're the miracle baby. So fast forward, he do all this time travel shit to try to save all these people. And at the end he ends up going back to his mother's womb and fucking hanging himself with her strangling himself with her umbilical cord. Because every time he would travel back to, and like every time he would travel back and change an event, and then like he would come back to the present day with all those memories, you'll see them all suck in. So when he was a baby, he remembered that, and it was sad. He put the fucking umbilical cord around his neck and just fucking strangled himself. I was like, damn. That movie was fucking grim, man. It was fucking Ashton Kutcher, man. Like
of all people.
yeah, you lose. Like this is when you know an actor has done their job. Is when you forget who they are. Like
He was that dude.
Yeah, like
He was not Ashton Kutcher no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he wasn't Michael Kelso. Like he was.
Yeah.
He played that character, and it was one time he kind of broke character and became Kelso, and it was funny. And it was when he was talking to the doctor, and like he had explained to the doctor what the doctor was already going to explain because he already knew. You see what I'm saying? Because he had time travel, and he was spinning around in the chair. His nose was bleeding. It was funny. I was like, there's Kelso a little bit. But other than that, like you don't like he's not. He doesn't play the typical character. Like he does such a good job, man. Like that movie is made 2004.
Yeah, I was gonna say so. Apparently, they talked about it, long after shit happens. But like he was one of the people that they were thinking about for fucking The Matrix as being Neo.
Were they? Oh, that's interesting. I mean, probably could have played
Oh,
it.
he would
Yeah,
have
he
pulled
could
it
have
off.
played it. Yeah, he's a very solid, like real solid actor, and it's just that movie just
I think that's what
it's
they
one of my
said.
top 10 movies, man.
Or
Top
no,
10
they
easy.
might have just said somebody would say. I think somebody said, "Would you have rather him have it than Keanu Reeves?" What do you think it would be
Oh,
right
I
now?
don't know, man. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
I
know
think I seen that it was in
because they're both
Discord.
good actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, I really like that movie. I don't give a shit about politics, but I did watch a clip of the debate via Asmongold clips because I always watch his clips,
Mhm.
and like Trump could have just won that shit just by sitting still. Like he didn't have to say shit. That's how bad it was, man. I was like, it was fucking terrible. Like that dude, like
I
needs
did watch some stuff.
he needs a bottle and he needs some diapers. Like that dude's on his way out, man. Like his brain's cooked. He probably just do drugs from now until he dies. That's what I would do, man. Shit, I'd be snoring blow. Like, look, man. I mean, like, what they gonna do to him? Nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, I'm OC now. That's why I'm doing this shit.
Old and senile,
Yeah, like he's
and the ex-president. So somebody who is old but not senile, doing some all extra corrupt shit, and he's basically
yeah,
just like doing, walking around doing whatever the fuck he wants too.
yeah.
Biden's gotta,
I,
he's gonna have his pimp bottle. Don't
I'll be
worry, he's
fucking
gonna have his pimp bottle full of motherfucking uh
telling you, man.
where he's gonna paint the city purple.
I'll be
That's
doing,
what me
yeah.
and Splash used to do.
Paint the
We
city purple.
fucking yep, and we get a bottle of Amsterdam.
Oh
That shit's
shit.
clear, and it has a little city in the background when you look through the fucking bottle. And we put some motherfucking codeine in that shit,
Damn.
and either it was pink or it was purple. So usually we said we paint the city purple. We be getting drunk as fuck.
If I was buying, man, that's all I would do.
He's gonna have his pimp bottle,
No, I
bro.
would just be snoring blow
I mean,
non-stop.
obviously you got to have something to counteract all that codeine you're drinking.
Non-stop, dog. Because he don't know. He don't know what he says.
You
I
don't.
don't know what he says.
Oh man, he was just
No,
mumbling,
no, yeah, no. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
bro.
Like,
I mean,
well,
it's
and I just that there was a 2 minute clip. I thought it was hilarious, and I just kept my day going. That shit was funny.
I probably saw the same one, but on Discord.
Yeah, it's probably going around. But in the interest of full disclosure, none of my views and opinions represent either of my employers. I'm sure it's the same for my man Goku.
Oh yeah,
It's a very our show's casual, man. Like, however, the content is very mature, so viewer discretion is advised.
hasn't been paying attention.
Like, I talk about all types of shit. I might be talking about the fucking chocolate starfish. I might be talking about hurting the sea urchin. I might be talking about all that shit.
And I
So
might tell about the time I smoked some weed out of a French fry just to say I could say I've smoked some weed out of a French
I
fry.
might talk about that. So just understand that our show is just a mix of random gaming news. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah,
We do small let's plays and just random bullshit. I'm not trying to profit off of this, but I do want to thank everybody who's supported me because I finally hit over 500
yes,
subscribers. So
sir.
thank you for everybody supporting me. I
Yes, bro.
really do appreciate that. I can monetize my channel now, but I don't really plan to. Just understand ads may run on my videos now because I got enough subscribers. So feel free to use an ad blocker. Again, I'm not
Nope.
trying to make no money, man.
Nope.
So this is for the
Bucks.
people. All I'm trying to do is just introduce people into games and technology, things they find interesting, because it's an escape from me when life gets hard and shit like that. And also I just do this to preserve memories for my daughter. Like when I'm gone, she'll have something to watch. Other than pictures, she'll be able to see my personality, and she'll have something to remember me by. So that's another reason why I do this. And then it's also, like I said, it's a great way for me to be social during the pandemic. Like when things, I'm a very social person. You couldn't fucking go around. It was raccoon fucking city out here. Like
Motherfuckers.
motherfuckers was coughing up T
I
viruses.
was door dashing and fucking the only motherfucker out there.
It was a great mental health tool for
Mhm.
me, and might I add. So that's why I do it. I don't. It's just a small hobby, like anybody else got hobby. So, and this shit will be kept nasty, dirty, and grimy from the fucking basement.
Pretty grabby.
It's not going to get professional at all because I ain't got
Yeah.
time for that shit. So, with that being said, my man,
Oh
Goku
yeah, because
Black.
I can't wait till they see this. This was not very professionally done. It was. I feel like it's pretty good.
Goku, talk to me,
And
man.
like, there's
What you
even
been
a
playing?
portion of one of the videos that I put in that actually won me a 6 month subscription at
Okay.
a VIP for this game.
Oh, okay. And so tell
You
people what it
know,
is, so for people
so
watching, they can
this
see it.
this this game, well, because I was waiting for it to pop up. So this game is a mobile game actually. This is it's called Bro Royale, and like, so the I guess the idea is that America's getting attacked and they're calling in their biggest heroes
America,
type
baby.
shit. You know what I mean? Like
America.
they are pretty much knockoffs of all of like the 80s and like early 90s just heroes.
Right.
There's an Indiana Jones dude. I'm playing as the little Ghostbuster guy right now.
Uh,
The chick right there is like a Laura Croft knockoff, you know?
hmm
I mean, they all have different moves. They're not like, exactly like the people I'm describing. Because there's a dude that looks like no, he just accepted my friend fucking request.
Oh, while you was on there.
The dude who looks like Machete, and
Yeah.
he's called Machete. I forget his real name, but he
Danny
actually
Trejo.
he
Yeah.
accepted my friend
I'm
request today.
Danny
But
Trejo crazy, man. I
yeah,
like him.
he's cool as fuck.
He's a cool guy.
He's got his own little taco thing going on. He's got
Does
trucks
he?
going around and shit now. Yeah, dude. Oh, and they're supposedly really fucking good ass fucking, not like just like it's like when you find that real good Mexican truck fucking you know
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
oh dude,
He's got my.
he's got it going. He's got it
Yes, sir.
going. It's pretty good.
I like to try it. Like I enjoy his personality off camera.
Oh yeah,
Like he's just a cool guy.
he's cool.
He's a real cool
Yeah,
guy.
chill as fuck, and he's smart too.
There's some
He's
people
smart
that
as
are just
fuck,
like
man.
that, man. Like when I met Ed Boon in real life, the guy
Yeah.
who made Mortal Kombat, like dude was just super nice. He had a beer in his hand, just kicking back. Like
Being a normal
I was so
motherfucker.
scared. I had a free hug shirt on. I didn't fucking get a hug. I was so pissed, man. And next time I see him, I'm gonna give him a hug.
You gotta
I'll
give
go back.
two.
Go back. Yeah, if I go back to fucking, I'm gonna go with Combo Breaker next year. I'm planning on going.
So
And if I go, we'll go ahead. If I go,
I'm
I'll
getting
be
real
real.
serious about this game. Like, I've put it in like pretty fucking serious. I think it showed it for a hot second, and then it might go back to it. There's a part where I had to like cut stuff out
Mm,
because like I also it's on my phone,
yeah.
so if I receive a message,
Mm.
that motherfucker pop up.
Shit.
So it's like
You can put your shit on like do not disturb, and
I
you won't get
know,
any of that.
I
Yeah,
know, and I've been doing that here lately,
he
but
going hard on this mobile game. He's like my dude, my
right,
other dude, John. Man, he loves mobile games, man,
like
because he's always on the go.
yeah, and that's why I did it at first.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lisa, what
He
like
used to be on the
I
go.
didn't get to play my video game. She'd have like the TV. She'd be watching YouTube or something, and that's where my Xbox was hooked
Yeah.
up to. So I actually found this game right before like we split up.
Mm.
That's another thing too. Is like I also hit my fucking like
Yeah,
see
that you-
Xbox. That's my son's
Oh,
game.
oh shit.
See, and I can't like I do my best to like try to keep it hid. And like if it's something real like personal or you know what I mean, that's why certain stuff didn't get shown because like I got a special skin because there was a we were doing a campaign and this is a part of it. I'd recorded some of the my wins
Mm,
where I like walked away with like 600 coins because I was just taking coins from everybody.
mm,
I think this is the one where everybody at the end of the match, nobody except for me had any coins. I
mm.
had taken every single coin that they fucking look because I take the coins right out their hands. I was taking their coins from them. I was like, thank you, little vacuum cleaners. Keep doing your job.
A lot of shit going on in this game too.
Yeah, because I had shot both of the little bombs that were there. And then the one dude had trapped the other guy with his little barrier thing. And so I just shot the little monster that was in front of me. Watched them both down there, both sides of me.
Man, you find you. I always think about Jack. What was it, Nicholas uh, and Batman. He says a quote about Batman and his wonderful toys, and I always equate that to you finding these weird ass games. You find a bunch of games, dude.
I do.
But I watched you grind like yeah. I don't know how long
So
this dude been.
I
He been
got this
grinding this
special
game.
skin
He been grinding this game.
because the little challenge on Discord was to like take a screenshot. Okay,
Right.
so that's my low character.
Yeah.
And then, okay,
Does
this is a
shitty
part of the video that got me a 6 month VIP, and I had like music playing with it, and it was like at one point, like this little guy with the glasses will start running down, and I like lead him off down the way, and I drop my little fucking creeper guy. See him right there? See, I drop my creeper, and then I like keep going, and he goes the other way. All right, I busted you, my bad. And then he gets blown up, and I
Mhm.
go back and pick up his coins,
Mhm.
and then see. So then I cut it to something more relevant because that was like literally almost right after our last show.
What I found interesting about the game is like it uses the concept that is found in Broforce,
Yeah.
because like Broforce is a 2D side scroller shooter. It's kind of like Contra,
Hmm.
or Metal Slug, or it's its own little thing though. You can climb, like you can use your knife to climb instead of just cut people. You can climb walls with it, but it uses the same concept to where you have like characters from different 80s and 90s action movies, like Sigourney Weaver from Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have her in there. You
Yeah.
got MacGyver. You got the Terminator.
I think I think
Uh,
no, I didn't have him
you
yet.
got Mr. T. Yeah, he's in that game. That's
Mr.
I know.
I know.
I'm saying, yeah.
It's funny too because
He was in that
his name
game.
is Mr. T, but it's
Like a
spelled
tea
T.
bag. It's like a
Yeah,
tea bag, yeah.
yeah.
There was uh Dolph Lundgren, he's a character in there. He played like the Punisher, he played Ivan Drago.
Did you say that guy was from Half-Life
Oh
was?
yeah, Gordon Freeman's in this too, yeah.
Yeah, because I just opened up the lobster guy.
Yeah, that's Gordon Freeman. That's definitely he has the HEV suit.
And so if anybody knows why he has a lobster on his hand and not his head,
I mean, I don't know why that lobster is not even in Half-Life.
that lobster thing
No,
isn't.
no, but there are head crabs. That's what made me think when you said lobster, I was thinking head crab.
I mean,
But
yeah,
no, head crabs are like these little alien things that jump on your
yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah.
But I don't know why the fuck he had a fucking lobster hand on his head. Maybe copyright. I don't know. But he
Probably.
looked just like Gordon Freeman. He had the glasses, the orange suit, everything.
I mean, I don't.
I heard the
So
Half
there's
Life music when you showed that motherfucker. It was like,
that little Ghostbuster guy is pretty spot on to like the Venkman character.
oh, from you talking about from Ghostbusters? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And then there's a guy called Indy, like
Indiana Jones, yeah.
INDIE.
They have
Is
bro.
look, there's the special
Too.
skin guy.
Oh, okay.
Because I sent in 368 pictures or something of
Mhm.
these fucking
Shit.
coins.
Damn,
And they were like,
I cannot play. Well, let me see. Can I play a mobile game this long? No. Well, no, man. It depends on the game. Like,
you
I'm
played that
surprised.
Call of Duty for a while.
It wasn't this long though. Like, what made me mad is they kept throwing me into matches with bots. I was like, I want the humans, so I stopped playing it.
Yeah.
Like, I want all humans all the time. You can tell you playing against humans and bots. And I get
Yeah.
when I have bot matches, I just quit them, and then until I jump into a match with all. So I start getting killed a lot, and I'm like, yeah, that's when I know it's fucking human. Um, but let me think. Well, I did. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Because you made people, y'all don't know how long this motherfucker been grinding this game, man. He plays this game like,
Last night I put in 50
man.
pictures of just
How many hours we talking about though? Like,
uh,
they don't know what the fuck pictures is. You know what I mean? Look how
no,
many hours.
like I have to play a whole match. Each match is what, like 5 minutes. And then at the end of the match, I take a fucking little quick picture of how many coins I gathered.
Just how long you think you've been playing this shit? Like, I still
Oh,
be playing every day.
well, so like I said, at 30 days, I finally got a special skin. It was like,
For over
so
30 days.
it
Holy
just went
shit.
over 30 days. But that's the thing is another thing is that now I'm in the top 3 tier
That's why your phone be
of,
choking.
huh?
That's why your phone ain't working.
No, that's
My
not why.
phone not working. This motherfucker burning it up.
No, it ain't that.
Your phone like, shit, man, you running me.
What it is it's all the fucking pictures, and I've been lately fucking deleting them right away. That way I also don't send duplicates because
Yeah,
they're doing that little contest again, and this time we got that contest beat.
dude.
They actually put up and said if you guys go up and beyond, we're gonna give out an extra little gift for whoever goes the furthest. So that's why I grinded out a whole shit.
Last week. Told me he was like, that's why like I was like, man, don't even worry about Guardian Heroes. Like I wasn't even up, but I knew you were like busy.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, it's cool.
Just take pictures and take pictures.
Yeah, I was like, no, I was like after I talked to my lady friends, I'm gonna just go sleep. You know what I mean? 'Cause you were at it anyway. I was tired anyway too. So,
Yeah.
but I did get up and fucking had a good morning this morning. I cooked
And
some
then I
shit, so it was all good.
fell down the fucking longest fucking rabbit hole you could ever fucking find on Discord trying to
Shit
fucking
happened.
find like good bots. And I found a bunch of them.
Did you?
And then they were like getting all kinds of good content. And I was just fucking like throwing it on there. And then I'm like, ooh, this one does webhooks. That's what I need right there. So I was like,
You got a
fucking,
bot that just does it.
yeah,
That's what's
dude.
up.
Oh man. well, no, I got a bot that does this and that and that and that and that.
I'm
Like
just talking
that's
about webhooks though.
yeah. Finally, one that worked
Because you
because
were
the
doing
one
all
that I
that.
was telling you that I was trying to use, it wasn't working, and I was like,
I remember I was sitting there, yeah. You said now you got a bot that just fucking does
it
it.
just does it, dude.
That's what's up, man. Because he spent so much time like on his Discord server. Like
It
I,
about
I don't know what the fuck.
solid 3 weeks, easy.
Man, I'm surprised, man. Like since you play mobile games, like you never picked up Diablo Immortal.
I know you told me about that, and
Yeah,
I
like
was like,
it's free.
no, I didn't.
It's free
Never
too.
came across. I've never seen an ad for it. Like
It's
all the games that I played, they never played an ad for it. I
it's
just
super weird. You think they'll be advertised? Well, they probably don't need to because it's Diablo. Like
yeah,
people just look for it. It's huge in China. Diablo Immortal
yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
fucking exploded there. So, but it's it's Diablo. So if you want a Diablo mobile game, it's
Yeah.
there. So Bro Royale Mayhem Gun Shooter. If you have a fucking mobile phone and you like mobile games, check this shit out because Goku he fucking grinds it out and he probably can.
I'll
Use,
gladly teach people.
he'll show you how to play that shit. All right, so moving on to our next piece of business. All right, how I'm gonna do this so I don't fuck it up. Let's make sure I don't fuck it up because my eyes ain't that good. All right, so Kev, moving on to Kev. This is what Kev. And Goku actually introduced me to this game too,
Sir,
I've been like looking it up. It's actually like well received
it was the
everywhere.
first game that I had streamed in a long time.
Oh, was it?
This game.
Yeah, so this game is called Go Mecha Ball, and it is a twin stick shooter roguelike survival type game. Like it's it
So
is
much fun.
it is a crazy like when I saw him play it, man, it just reminded me of like Samus and the Morph Ball. But like how it works is like you have your little robot and you can turn into a ball anytime and like you can what I like about it is when you turn into that ball, you can be offensive. Like the game encourage you to be offensive all the time.
Want you to.
That's why I like this game because they want you moving. They want you moving all the time. So how it works is like you can get two weapons. You start with one. You can pick up an extra weapon, and how it works is it every time you clear like a level, like you get three waves in the boss, three waves in the boss, three waves in the boss, and then that's how the game works. You get two different types of currency to unlock different abilities and weapons from and upgrades from the gotcha system that they have, and that's the roguelike part. When you die, you go back, you
Do it
grind,
all
yeah.
over again.
And here's the thing, like I've played a bunch of different roguelikes, and like what I like about this one is just the combat is really good. Like I noticed that I don't mind roguelikes if they're survival and the combat's good. Like I hated Hades. I think Hades is a shit game. Like I do not like it. I think people fucking suck that game's dick. I fucking hate it.
It's like easy.
No, it ain't. It's
It's
not fucking
easy up
easy.
until you get near the end.
It's not easy. It
It was
wasn't easy.
easy for
Well,
me.
it was easy for you. It
I
wasn't easy.
stopped fucking with
It
the
wasn't
game.
easy for me. I just don't like it because I thought the combat was shit. That's all it was. Like
Why
I
it was
do
easy.
not like Hades combat. And like Enter the Gungeon, really like that game, but
It was fun as
I
hell.
don't
They
like
took it right off of fucking.
I don't like that it's not a survival game. It's
Oh,
like a run like you run it's a run base.
but
This is more survival. You survive
the
through waves,
rooms were
fight a
never.
boss.
You never knew exactly where they. The rooms may have been the same because there were certain ones that you could do secrets and stuff to, but it still was enough that they were moved around.
Yeah, but it
I
was
was
run
just.
based. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a rogue like that was
Oh,
run based.
I see what you mean by
I don't like
run
that. This is
based.
all
Yeah, you
this is
got it.
wave based. You get
Yeah,
three waves in one fucking small room.
yeah.
But Enter the Gungeon, we're going everywhere. Like I don't like that style of
Because
game for
you
roguelikes.
gotta
Because the
select
room
all the rooms
because the
and make
rooms change all the
sure.
time. I don't like that. In this, the arena just changes a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a survival game. It's
Yeah.
straight fucking forward.
I mean, the map. I can honestly say I've never played exactly the same level.
I have.
The way that I was gonna say the way that they set them all up,
Mhm.
they're they have all their likenesses, but sometimes they'll have like a little bump
Right.
somewhere or like a little like trapezoid or pyramid or whatever.
It's called procedural generation. Like they
Yeah.
procedurally generate some assets,
Yeah.
but it's not annoying at all. But what I like about the game is like the upgrade system is really neat to where like they your abilities because the game wants you to be offensive. They obviously they give you abilities that Well, so far I've seen like offensive and defensive abilities, but I really like the fact that they give you abilities that make you offense. Like for instance, that keeps you offensive. Like you smash something with a spin attack, then your cooldown is
The
instant.
whole combo thing.
No, then
Your abilities.
your cooldown's instant on it, and you can just do it again. And then not only that, there's another upgrade that allows you to be invincible for a few seconds after you hit somebody. So you
Yep.
don't even have to kill them.
Yep.
Just bounce off of them, and you're invincible for a
They
while.
pop out of the
So
ball.
once you get that, you that should be the base of your run because that's going to keep you invincible a whole lot of time.
Yep.
But
And the other dash too. I
um,
just got that.
I like that they like when you hit enemies you get ammo too. I really like that. When you smash enemies you get ammo. And they just encourage you to just shoot a lot. They encourage you to like shoot, keep moving, shoot, bounce. Like you're just ping pong all the fucking place. It's on Game Pass for PC and Xbox, and it's on Steam. I know it's not on Switch or PS4. I'm sure it's probably just some time exclusive shit. It'll probably
No,
come.
if the
It will.
Switch would run that,
Yeah,
dude.
it will. It
It
will.
gets pretty fast.
It'll run it. It'll run it. It will. All you have to do is roll back assets, man.
I guess.
Oh,
It just looks shittier.
Witcher 3 runs on the Switch. I ain't trying to hear that. The Witcher 3, Doom Eternal. Hold on.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
like
right.
this shit would run with no problem. This is the perfect Switch game, actually. Shit. To take on the go with you? Fuck yeah. It's that good of a game.
It's that good of a game to be able to take on the go with you. That would be awesome.
It's
Fucking awesome.
I'm sure like on the Steam Deck right now, this is probably really nice.
That was my combo right there. They showed it. I seen him do it. He fucking dashed once and then he like rolled and he fucking did the little jump move and fucking came down and stunned him and he dashed again. Like, dang. Because I had the double dash.
Mm-hmm.
So I could like dash twice at times, like bang, bang. And then I do the fucking jump move and stun him like, oh.
See,
By that time, everything's charged up again.
I like this the spin attack. Like that's what I like. I like just smashing and
Just
stuff.
the first.
No, this blades be spinning around you. Yeah, I like that because you can hit people while those or you can combine both of those abilities.
Yeah.
That's why I like it. Like it's like, damn, I can use this and use my smash to even get more damage.
Oh yeah.
And on top of that, enemies that you have to hit in the back is perfect for them because I can hit them in the front while I'm doing that. And then I have some. You have iframes during a certain time of that. So I like all the offensive abilities in here because I always like smashing and shit. What will be cool is they give you a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog skin and the Tails Walker robot. That'll be so cool. Like it looks like the little fucking tornado walker.
Yeah.
Balls up, looks like Sonic. That'll be really neat. Yeah, it's a
Mecha Sonic.
Metal Sonic would be cool too. Like this is a really, really, really neat indie game, and this is again why I like indie games. This is why I enjoy indie games. They're creative, they're fun. There's no fucking DEI in it. Like you just having a good time. I ain't thinking about none of that bullshit.
None of it, because these are little cat people. Actually, they're just trying to save their planet. These
And
motherfuckers done.
yeah, it does have a story, and I don't give a shit about story. I hit start. Yeah, I looked at the storyboard and was just like smashing stuff. Like, yeah, fuck this, man. Give me an action. You know how I am, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm too old to like pretend. Like, fuck it. I don't like story. Fuck it. Like, if a story grabs me, I'll listen to
Obviously.
it. Yeah, but I ain't coming to games for
But
story.
this isn't pushing it on you, so you're just kicking ass. That's all
That's
you
another
know.
thing. That's another reason why I like arcade games. I also got to mention. I grew up in the arcade, so those are the style games I really like. The gameplay has to be good to draw me in. I can fuck up. I can watch the Butterfly Effect if I want a good story. That's how I am. That's me. And there's a place for everything in the universe. I think you know what I mean. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it shouldn't be there. It's just. But the good news is there's products for everybody, and that's why I like these products. Like indie. This is what's been keeping me like interested in gaming is indie games because like otherwise, man, I wouldn't be playing shit. AAA games are terrible.
That Royale ain't no triple A game.
That's what I'm saying. And did you know this? Speaking of independent,
I think they're awesome.
speaking of independent, did you know the first Turtles movie was an indie movie?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That was an independent movie. So, but I like independent indie games. Like indie games are they like I said, they're full of creativity. They're not like locked into doing things because of an ESG score. They're like, I'm gonna just make what I want, and that's what I want. I want people just to be able to make what they fucking want.
So that's
I don't know why that's so fucking hard to act. So, and this is a good fucking segue because moving on, we're gonna move on to the current event,
uh,
and Let's see. We're gonna go to the current event, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull this. Let's remove that. So this is not Martin O'Donnell, but this is a guy that was just interviewing Martin O'Donnell. And Martin O'Donnell, he is the composer of Halo, Destiny. He worked for Bungie. He did, I think, the soundtrack for Oni. He didn't do Marathon. He did some other stuff for maybe Mythic. I don't know. But he's a like American composer, and he's like widely known in the gaming industry. Like the dude's got some chops. You say Marty O'Donnell, people know who the fuck he is.
Oh yeah.
Even musicians who don't play video games know who he is. So he retired from the gaming industry, and he's actually moving into politics because he doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't like what's happening, but like you can hear it in here, like you can tell that shit is going sour, like shit's going
And
sideways.
he's trying to get in front of it.
So, but he talks about how inside the game industry stuff we've already been discussing and known. And now it's starting to come out. Like I said, the Disney shit like this. Like for the most part, Microsoft is the fucking Disney of the gaming world. They are. They are. They're the Disney of it. They're put it like this.
They lost track of everything.
Let me tell you this. This DEI shit with Microsoft has been going on since Halo 2.
Yep.
Halo 2.
Yep. I think that whole thing, and I like that part though, where he was like, "Dear Sarge, in outer space, kicking ass."
No, but the whole DI shit, like the internal arguments. And I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about the internal arguments. Like he's going to talk about it. And they had this type of shit back then before everybody knew it. Like Microsoft is like real dirty when it comes to shit. But listen to the interview. It's not that long. It's about 6 minutes. And listen to what Marty O'Donnell has to say. And they'll show Marty after this guy. So go and play. And what makes it sad is we're going to make it really sad is the music that's playing.
Yeah.
The music that's playing and the state of the game industry. No, they didn't do it on purpose. They just played that music because that's his song. Like he made this music and it's really good. But it's just ironic that it's coming from Microsoft. The music is made from Microsoft, and the music just having me fucking sad because of the state of the game industry. And it's just ironic. But here goes.
What's been happening lately and what fans are rejecting is the forced diversity narratives in games. When you were involved in games, was this on anybody's mind? Was the amount of diversity, the amount of transgender characters in games, was this ever a topic that anybody thought they should worry about?
No, it wasn't. And the current, go woke, go broke. We just keep seeing that happen over and over again. When DEI is not DEI, it is not diversity, equity, and inclusion. It is code word for essentially a Marxist worldview of power structures, and there's so many catchwords that are being injected into the conversation: colonization, decolonization, all of these kinds of things. It is so far from what, especially in the entertainment business, what people should be worried about. Are you going to tell a good story? Are you going to make a good game? Are you going to do something that's compelling emotionally for people, that's fun for people? That's what the creators should be concerned about. Now, we've had our share of, I guess I would have to say, diverse characters, but it's like, it wasn't because we needed to make sure there was a certain percentage of, fill in the blank. It was because these were like either great actors or this was going to be a great character. So it was never any part of what our discussions were about. Like, let's make sure we fill in the blanks for all of the, so the game characters reflect perfectly the makeup of society. That is just such a creatively dampening way of approaching things, which is why I think the fans are rejecting. The fans don't necessarily reject movies or games because diversity or equity, inclusion kinds of things are forced into their face. Certainly they don't like, being preached to, but basically these are not good products. That's at the end of the day, it's not fun to play. It is not interesting. These characters don't sound real. That's what ends up happening. People just don't like it. They're not good stories. They're not
It's no
memorable.
imagination.
So, yeah, to be honest with you, I saw this starting to come in the last few years of my time in the video game industry, and I'm glad that I sort of retired from video games when I did, because I could see there might have been a few arguments, let's say, that I would be involved in coming down there.
One of the questions people have around this, I think, and that I have, is why do they keep doing it? It's been a couple years now where these big projects have failed, and Disney's so guilty of this, they just keep hammering down and doubling down and tripling down.
Yeah.
Why do they keep pushing forward? What's your take on that? Why do you think that, against all odds seemingly,
Disney,
that some of these major studios in movies and gaming still push forward with DEI and all these different forms of it?
Well, I can't say for certain what's in everybody's minds, but I know that when I was there, when I was talking to, when I was on the board of directors, let's say at Bungie, when I, talked to the higher ups at Microsoft, there is a lot of fear, and the fear started creeping in. There is fear that you are going to essentially get on the wrong side of some special interest groups who can be very loud and very annoying. So let's placate those people. So I would say fear is probably one of the biggest things. I don't think, in my experience, that these are deeply held beliefs. You have to understand that, especially in the big companies, the C-suite and the executives, they are just constantly, all they're doing is looking at the bottom line. And if they think something could affect the bottom line, I honestly think a lot of these people are empty suits. They don't actually have core values. So they adopt the core values of the moment to make sure they're on the right side so they don't get any sort of backlash. And that's an indictment against the kinds of people who end up running companies. I understand that, but I've rarely found people with strong moral character running the companies. They tend to just they go the way the wind blows, and it's going to take them a little while to realize this is actually not helping their bottom line. And so there might be a few true believers out there, but it's few and far between, in my opinion. And it doesn't make sense. Almost nobody who ends up being at the top level of these entertainment companies actually ever made any entertainment. They aren't actual directors. They're not artists. They're not musicians. They're not writers. They haven't created anything. They might have come from marketing or have an MBA, work their way up through, up the production side of things, where they're not really making things. They're just overseeing the production side. And so for some reason, I don't trust their judgment. They just don't have good judgment when it comes to this, and they have a lot of fear. So I would say fear is the big driving factor here.
What's been happening lately?
So for the most part, I'm gonna go ahead and just let it put the sound off.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna discuss that, man. Like he said a lot of stuff, and it's what I have been saying like for almost a year.
Yep.
Before like everybody started to see the fucking armor come off, because back in 2016 is when I started to really notice this shit. 2016, like I stopped, that's when Street Fighter burned me, and I just started seeing it. All these little pricks, I just started seeing it everywhere.
It took me a little while longer. Maybe it was like about 2018, no, it was actually 2020, because I was still playing fucking fighters up until then. I was still buying, the last one that I bought was fucking DBZ, or DBS. I had DBZ and I got DBS probably.
So for the most part, like when I really stopped playing fighting games, that's just coincidentally when I started to notice, like, wait a minute, why is like video games being all like PC and shit? Like, what's going on? And like you heard it from him. You heard it. He said, even back during Halo 2, they were arguing about the Arbiter. Should he be this and that,
Like an
because
add-on for the
no,
game to
well,
make some
no,
more money off
no,
it.
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't
No?
that. No, that's not what he was talking about. What he was talking about was this, like, it was a religious name that they were going to use for him, and like Microsoft was like, no, because of these reasons and inclusiveness and stuff. They were doing that back during Halo 2. Like that is crazy. Like it is insane. So, um, and what he touched on is what I've been saying the whole time. Like people aren't people aren't don't have a problem with things being diverse. They don't. It's
No, no.
just when you're making it artificial like this, when you're
Pretty much forcing them down their throats.
in this in this
Climate, maybe?
no. The phrase I'm looking for in the creative space. Like video games is a creative space versus like a bank.
Yeah.
Like when you put these restrictions, there should be no restrictions when it comes to creativity. That's the whole problem. It doesn't work. You need to allow creators to create. You have to allow them.
Kind of what
Yeah,
you do, right?
that's what they do. Yeah, don't tell them what they can and can't do, and it creates a very stale product, like he said.
I mean,
The
all
products
that
are not
does
good.
is forces them to go to open bore things and then create these
People,
glorious games that are indie games.
yeah, people do that. Like people have done it. Like, actually, like, even with comic books, like this shit is everywhere. And like there's people who's like, well, look, I know this game. I think his name is Young Ripper, and he created a Ripperverse, and he created his own comic line and everything because comics were doing this DEI shit. So he's like, I'm gonna just make it myself. So,
I think I
so
remember what you were talking about.
it's,
He drew did everything in black and white, right? No.
oh no. It's like it's fairly new. It's fairly new.
Oh.
He's a big buff black dude too. This big great mighty beard.
Mighty beard.
Mighty beard,
I will
but
hit you with my mighty beard.
that's what people are doing. Like I'm all in the camp is like, okay, do not force people to make what you think they should be making. Don't do that. If you don't like what people are making, then make your own.
And just
Or
don't back them.
or back the people who make things that you do like. Like it's not
Yep.
hard. Like you don't need systems in
There's
place.
any of those people out there.
Right.
Just go find your peoples and be with them.
We don't need systems in place to force inclusiveness and stuff like that. Like games are already inclusive. It's just here's the thing. Mostly white males play them. That's just the thing. And then here's the other thing people just I don't understand why. It's like everybody forgot school and how ratio and math works. There's just more white men on the United States. So yeah, they're going to be the majority. They are. So yeah, they're going to be the ones making them. You know,
And making it for them.
right? And there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
That's just how it works.
That's how you sell your product.
And like, and the sad thing is like, even developers, I'm sure there's racism everywhere. It just is. It's racism all over the world. But in the gaming world, man, you wouldn't you would see the most diverse group of people when you look in that programming room. You see people like from all kinds of crazy backgrounds. They're very diverse. And the thing is, the reason why, like, I'm gonna keep it real, you don't see a bunch of black people doing it is because that's something that's just not in the hood. Like it's something that nobody does or talks
Nobody
about.
talked about.
Yeah, we didn't fucking have computers.
That's
We
why me and you beat all of our friends that lived around and we played the game together because we were the only ones that could play against each other.
yeah, like that wasn't a thing in the hood. So like if you want more black people into coding and stuff like that, you have to make it available to them. You see what I'm saying? Like go like when you for instance, this is something really easy to do. Like have computer coding shops at public schools, urban schools. Do that. Get them involved in that.
That's the only reason why I even thought to go that way because it was during typing when I still lived in New
Was it?
Mexico.
Okay.
It was my sixth grade year and like I already wanted typing and then
Mhm.
there was like a typing two or whatever and then for like the eighth grade year
Mhm.
like what the fuck I just need that one extra credit
Right.
like if I can get in there I will fuck it I'll do that shit again.
Yeah. And that's
And-
that's how you make it diverse though. Get you
But that's
involved.
the third time though. Teacher's like, well, I mean, shit for me to teach you. So he gave me this big fat ass fucking book.
Mhm.
Remember the big old the old floppy disks.
Oh yeah, I remember
It
those.
was one of those Apple computers.
Mhm.
I fucking basically fucking programmed that bitch from scratch. And that's what really, like, I made the little Snake game. I did a calculator. I did the little Pong
And that's what gets
game.
people into it,
And
though.
that's
Yeah,
what took me.
they have to. Yeah, like that's how you do it. You don't say, well, you have to make this represent. It has to be a perfect reflection of society, like you said. Like I don't have, and it's okay with people wanting to see a reflection of themselves in something. That's fine, but I just don't care. I just want if I'm not making it, who am I to tell you what to make?
You know?
That's how I'm looking at it, and that's what this whole thing started for me. It's like don't tell these people what to make. Let them make what they want to make.
If anything, you can like try to give suggestions, like how you were helping Jitsu Squad. You're like, no, check this out. Look, I can keep them up in the air way longer. If you give me a couple extra tools, watch this.
That
They were
wasn't,
amazed with
but
the
that
shit they were
wasn't.
doing.
The thing is, like it, that wasn't something that was forced. You see what I'm saying?
I know.
That's what I
And
mean.
you were like being helpful because you were like, well, it's already assets that you have. It's the same move that you already do. You just do it like this when you were suggesting
And that's just normal game development. But what's shitty is like,
make it to full
well,
copy now?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna get into that because
Yeah.
people start asking questions. I'm just
No.
not talking about that.
Shit.
Um, but what I was saying is like that's completely different though than having a consulting group come in and tell you like, well, you have to make this many black characters, you have to make this many Asian characters, you can't have you got to make fun of the white male character. That is what's done.
They're actually doing that though.
Yeah. That's what's
Wow.
happening, man. Like that's what this whole thing's. What did you think Sweet Baby Ink does?
I thought they were supposed to just try to be
No,
nice
that's
to
what
gay
they
people. I
do.
thought that's what they were
They
doing.
come in and then they charge you for the services like millions of dollars. There's the Black Myth Wukong that's coming out.
That
Black
game is fucking retarded.
Black Myth Wukong. That's a game that's being worked on forever and like it's coming out and like and the character is a monkey. And like Sweet Baby Inc. tried to reach out to them to consult for $7 million to make their game more inclusive. They told them get the fuck out of here.
It's about a fucking monkey.
I was like, yeah, how fucking more diverse can you get? It's
That's
a
probably
fucking monkey.
it's probably the main reason why fucking Go Mecha Ball ended up the way it is. Also,
No,
I mean, obviously it's an indie
they're
game.
not. But they're not associated with it. No, they're not associated.
Fucking animals too.
Yeah.
So people to play it off like, no, go fuck off.
No, no, they don't. They wouldn't have enough money to consult with them. No, it's just $7 million down the drain. Any developer is not going to waste $7 million on some bullshit like that.
It was probably like maybe a total of 3 guys that made that one game,
They're not going to even fucking waste time trying to even
and a handful of
But-
beta testers.
like they go after these big AAA companies and some indie games, you know, that can afford the services, but they come and consult and then they tell you like if you don't let us consult, then we're going to get specific interest groups interested in you and eventually cancel your product for the
That's
most part.
fucked.
That's what they do. Yeah, that's what this whole
extortion.
It's extortion. They've been doing this shit the whole time, and they're not the only company that does it. There's a bunch of other companies that do it.
Let me correct myself. That's not basically that is
Yeah, it's extortion. Yeah, it's extortion. Yeah, people have been talking about this shit forever. Like, that is the problem. Like, and then you have some companies that have their own internal departments that do this, but they're starting to get rid of them. Like a lot of like on the Tractor Supply, they got rid of all their DEI shit because it hurts sales. Like it takes time. But once the fucking cake's finished baking, they're gonna see like, oh yeah, this motherfucker gonna fell through the floor. And then they're gonna push it out. That's why Google and all these other companies got rid of all that DI shit because it's going to start costing money. Just like you said, it's going to start hitting the bottom line because we're going to reject it. Like like at the end of the day, like we don't really care. Like I don't really care about the DEI shit. I just don't want to fucking be preached to because I don't need to be saved. You know, I don't need to be represented. But at the end of the day, it does create shit products. Like they're not fun. They're not good products. And that is a result of shit being forced to be made the way it is.
They're just trying to do too much.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So, but yeah, that's some DI shit, man. Fuck off DI. Eat a dick. It can die. It's going.
It can be.
It's going. We're gonna go ahead and just jump into the main event, just knock it out, man. We're gonna
longer this time, though, right?
yeah, we're gonna
We barely all last time.
play a whole thing. We're gonna actually play a whole thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna jump into the main event. We're gonna jump into some Guardian Heroes, and it's a bit of a rerun, because let me go ahead and get this in here.
Yep, that'd be good.
It's a bit of a rerun because last show was our first time doing a console stream like we are now, and like we said, there will be problems, and everything went smooth. It's just I forgot to turn on the volume, so I will be turning on the volume for this. So give me a second.
Oh, is that why we're doing it again also?
Yeah, just like it.
The reason why we had to freaking play that Double Dragons game twice?
Well, like you can hear it, it's just the game's volume is so loud you can barely hear us talking. Like the mix was off. That's what it was. The volume mix was off. So and like I want to go over the stuff that's very important in this game because there's a lot of shit in here. There's a lot of shit in here. But let me go ahead and get this started. Let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and adjust the volume.
Yes, sir. You see, I'm not even going towards the controller. I start pushing buttons and fucking shit up too.
I gotta drop this down real low too. See, it's so fucking loud. You can hear it through the fucking headphones. So yeah, so Guardian Heroes, y'all. This is one hell of a game. It's my favorite beat 'em up of all time. Like it will always be my favorite beat 'em up of all time.
First one we ever played together.
Yeah, like it's one of the games that I do introduce people to growing up because it's just a really good co-op game and it pulls people together, man. But it's a really solid beat 'em up. It's the best combat in the beat 'em up. Visually, the sprites are excellent. It has a fucking very deep story, like very deep story. Especially for a beat 'em up, because beat 'em ups are usually like really
linear.
Yeah, really linear, dumb, like save the fucking girl, some shit like that.
Endings, isn't it?
But it's about 7 endings. It's 50 different routes, 7 endings. The story is like the Royal Knights were like you had the Heaven and Hell created humans for the most part, like, and they gave humans magic, and then like that magic was used to turn against Heaven and Hell, and one of the ways that one of the characters did it was they killed one entire bloodline and replaced it with another. Yeah, like they committed genocide and then replaced it with a fake bloodline. Like that's like the crux of the story, and like it pops off. It's crazy. Like I said, it's got the music is really good. It's got 50 different routes. That is nuts. 7 endings. There's remix and classic mode.
Yeah, the new version.
Yeah, so you can play the remix mode is awesome.
Fuck yeah.
There's RPG elements. There's character leveling, stat allocation. There's 6-player versus mode. There's 45 characters for versus mode. There's survival maps, like when you go into the arena and shit. Like, because I almost forgot about that. I was like, this game doesn't have survival. I was like, yes, it does. You just go into the fucking arena.
Grind that shit.
So, and then there's training. There's training, and this motherfucker has online multiplayer, man. That's crazy.
The newer one has all of that stuff.
Yeah,
the
like
one that we had didn't have all that.
This has that one in it. Yeah, so I have
too.
Yeah, it has all. Yeah, and you can play the old one online. That's what I'm saying. You can play everything. You can play it online. Yeah. So it counts. Fuck that. That shit count.
No.
That shit count. Yeah, because you can play the old version. Yeah, and the game is fucking only on the con is like for real. It's only on Xbox. It's missing the debug mode. That's not a real big deal though. And the online does work, but it's delayed base and it's not rollback. So do keep that in mind. But this can be emulated on Windows.
I mean, we played it just fine. I didn't really see too much of a problem.
What I'm gonna do is right now, I'm gonna just run the intro so people can see it.
Yep.
And then after that, let me see, where is it at? Where is it at? In the gallery. I know it's right there. All right. Where's that's the story, the bonus. All right, here we go. Let me crank it so people can hear it, and I'll turn it back down. Oh yeah, go ahead and crack open that beef jerky, son. I forgot about that.
We do okay.
So it's loud right now. And we're gonna let them see this fucking intro. Hold on, there we go.
頼むぜ。
おいらなんで張り切ってこうぜ。私これにいる。よろしくね。
よっしゃ、エンジンを落とす。手がよろしく。
私が勝ち。
よし、ラインハルト・バルガーだ。
So yeah, that's the intro, but do know in the original Saturn version, you don't hear the voices at all. And those were added. But that was neat that they did add it though. So that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this shit. Alright. We're gonna actually do a whole playthrough. We might not make it that far, but we'll see how
I mean, because we don't warm up right away.
Right.
There's some lives first.
Jumping right in, dog.
That's what I'm saying. We'll lose a couple lives and it'll even it out. We won't go far. We getting points already? Confused.
Oh, okay.
I saw the stat bar and I was like,
Yeah, you can continue. We're gonna buy in.
oh, we're picking up from where we left off too? All right.
Word, but we're just gonna do it from the beginning. Alright.
Like, I hate to say it, we've played this game way too much to like sit back and watch the storyline anymore.
Oh.
Because so that might be a little unfortunate for anybody who might just be the first time, but we gotta skip it because.
Oh yeah, I'm skipping it. Yeah. It's too long. But I will go back and watch it though because they say different things.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
Well, half that.
No.
I
got this big dick sword right here.
And you were just playing last night. I didn't practice with you. I was playing.
I was just, yeah, I was just.
I gotta.
You know how I do it.
All right, yep. There we go.
Yeah, I'm used to the buttons already.
Yeah, do you see that though? Oh, I didn't land with the last kick because then I would have done it again.
Oh.
I take one of my fuckers.
Sucker. God, it's so fun, man. Like when I learned how to play this game, it got real fun. Sucker, get it. I can even do this. Look, I can auto combo off of his throw. I learned that last night. There you go, sucker. And I used to play with Serena exclusively. Did you know that? The chick right there. I used to play with her. Because you can play with her after you beat the game.
Yep. You'd start out with Han, and then when you lost the sword, you'd switch to her.
No, you can't switch mid-game. You can't switch characters. When Han loses the sword, you get a diamond sword. And then you can get the hero sword again from the other undead hero. I mean, the undead soldier.
Yeah.
The warrior, I think, is his
done
name.
that a couple times. Like when we were trying to beat the Sky fucking Dragon, you have to do that one hard fucking direction or whatever. Remember you were like, well, since we're going this way, you might as well get the fucking sword.
Yeah, what I normally do is like, Wow. Whew. Come on, watch out! I don't want to hit you with this sword.
I got it.
I try to get him, sorry. Mm. There we go. Oh, okay, so I can go both ways. Okay.
Ran.
I get him. Don't run. He can't run,
He was
y'all.
already running.
All right, I can't skip this part though,
Serena
because this part makes the game.
her sword and shit. I ain't trying to take more damage. That's the only part.
That's
I
the
like
best part.
fighting in that bar is because
Let's
it's a
go.
close area and she's like too close to me. She be hitting me and shit.
They did that on purpose. You know that the sound engineer, they timed those 3 drops down with the beat. It's like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's all timed. Yeah. When I first saw that, me and Shadon played it, boy. My fucking skin was like, I had goosebumps everywhere. This shit was crazy. Come on, let's go. Oh yeah, he's done. Remember when you go up with down 6-6B? 6-6B, down B, 6-6.
Yeah, the lightning.
No. Do it with the.
Do this.
Yeah, you can air dash after that.
Yeah.
Like push forward, and you can air dash. Yeah, and you can attack. Yeah.
But I usually do the
No, I'm just giving you.
air dive move because I want to get to the ground before they do. Because then I'll pick them back up or I'll do something else. Usually I'll try to pick them back up. See, that's why I hate her. Fucking me up. Goldie does that shit too, though.
Probably the cat.
Yeah.
It's Wasabi. Yeah.
That's what I was just gonna say too. I guess Wasabi was in there.
Alright, let's ride. I'm gonna grab him first. If I grab him, I'm getting. Just hurt on you. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's why I try to stay clear of all y'all.
There we go. Watch out. Ooh.
I knew he was coming down. That's
When I grab an enemy, I can do a full combo on him now. Because I can cancel to his auto combo into his 6-6B. Oh, is Wasabi in there?
Yeah.
Oh, he's stuck in there.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go get him. Why y'all put him? How you get him?
He probably went in there when I was, I don't know. Because we closed that when we started the, so he's probably been in there since before we started the show.
Yeah,
But
it's open. That's what he get for taking his ass in there. All right,
Probably
let's
have to
destroy
get
the
back.
Ion Deviltry. All right. All right. So you get to level up. Yeah, you can control the big dude too, so for people
yeah,
who don't
tell
know.
him to stay off a retard.
You give him commands.
He gets a little crazy and starts blowing up every couple seconds. That's what I meant by I was trying to keep him up.
What's up?
You see how like they were coming down and I went down through them. Then I like did the low punch and fucking did it back into the uppercut again. He's banging on the shield like, let me out.
Come on, big boy.
Oh, he wants some of me?
He ran from me.
Shouldn't have done that. Just as bad. I was keeping on the air. So each one of those leads in a different direction. That's why there's 70 different paths, you said?
Oh, it sure is.
And there's 7 different endings.
Yep, 7 minutes. This game is crazy. You get a lot of value for it. Come on. I always turn Goldie off. You know that?
Yeah.
So you just
I don't turn him. Yeah, you turn him completely off.
Completely off.
But it's you got me that like if it wasn't me on there,
I'll still turn him off.
Still turn him off.
Yep. I want all the enemies. Y'all don't know how greedy I am, man. I'm greedy when it comes to this.
They just tried to change dance partners. You killed my dude and the wolf. I killed that one. The other one came over towards me too. And they both ran so fuck off to the plant there.
So I let him kill these plants though, because I don't like them. They take too long to kill.
Well then let me get the fuck out of the way before he fucking starts using fire.
No, I'm not gonna make him go crazy. I just put him on attack.
Yeah, I know, but he still uses that little fire sword shit that he has.
He uses a lot more when you put him in Berserk though. Like he uses it every once in a while when he's like, just follow me. Like basically I have him set to like follow me.
Oh, stupid fucking bee. I
Oh,
don't
bees, yeah. Even my blind ass caught them little things. I'm used to them.
I didn't scratch my head. Glad that one standing there didn't do nothing.
My big boy.
Opportunity to fuck me up. Oh shit. Fucking cycle screen. Put him on crazy, didn't you? He's going nuts. There it is. Time to blow some shit up.
Nope. We didn't protect him.
Yep. Actually, shit.
No, we didn't protect him. That's
Oh.
why he got hit out of it.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I was actually thinking about the ones in the background. We should make that the ones like gross.
Well, that's what I was doing, yeah. But he got. That's what I jumped back there to do that. But when I did that, he got attacked. It just happens sometimes.
Did I go to the back door? Oh, nope. Because you know right there, you can go through that little force entrance right where the sign was. I might have done that. Did I jump back there?
No.
It takes both of us, don't it?
Yeah.
Stop using the bumpers. It's the triggers that make the bumper move. Oh wow, I just lost it.
Happens, man. We killed it. I love big targets like that. I can just do my full air combos on them.
Feel pretty good, though. That was like, it's got to be the second time I died already.
I'll fight Valgar, come on. No, not Katrina. He got a hood name, Katrina.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, away from you, man. No, you with that lightning, man.
I know, I forget that it's just as bad as your guys' fire. That's another reason why I've learned that little roll move, because I don't use that down lightning thing as much. So in case you guys are like below me. Fucker. Put my palm in his chest. He got the full 215 out of that.
Serena captured us off in the night, so I'll break them after I break you. That's what's up.
Yeah, you know it's changed. I
Mm-hmm.
know they always talk shit. Every last one of them talks some shit. She didn't like that. Oh, no, she didn't like that. Damn. Chill out, man. Damn.
And she worked you down.
Crack me, bruh. Damn, hit her with the lazy beam though. Got her.
There we go.
Nice.
I was almost dead. I had like a slither of life left. After she went that ice.
Firing off the lazy beams.
Onto the castle. I want my big great sword.
This is the one where we fight the fucking. It's not the sky dragon. It's the other one who's like all black. He ain't the devil though, because he still comes from the sky and shit. That's why I didn't know what to call him. The evil one. I don't know. Make the magic a little bit stronger. And I'm gonna spread it out between them two. Yep, that sounds about right. A little vitality, a little bit of agility. Yeah, that was better. Oh yeah, I was right there. Come down, huh? Start doing this. Keep going a little bit. So I don't know about it. We got this guy pretty quick, didn't we?
Protecting.
I'm trying to catch him quick now.
Damn, man, hit us. He's already dead.
I need to look like overkill. I know it's a,
Yeah, be careful. I can get him.
I know. You still had a hell of a life. I look.
All right.
It's time to do some overkill. You know, you can keep beating them up.
That doesn't happen in original either. That noise.
I mean,
There was a sound.
oh,
that
we
happened.
grabbed it.
Yeah, there was a noise. It doesn't happen in original. It was like. All right, let's do it.
Hell yeah, you have to get rid of that stick that he was holding in his hand.
That motherfucker's still beastie though.
I mean, you know, he handled his own, but look at the size of that spot. Obviously, that's. Just
All right,
like-
man. I'm gonna stop fucking around with him.
Yeah, do it. You know. I like it in pieces.
There we go. Come on. Hey, he broke my throat, bastard.
Yeah, both.
I was trying to throw him.
Like that.
Woo, with his ass. I was about to go back up after him. I love it. He said how even mortal men are walking around with these monster blades. He says something completely different. He says something else about the sword. It's funny.
Didn't he say that that one was cursed too or something?
He said he used the word curse it or something like that.
Yeah.
He does.
They were both
curse it
swords.
or something like that.
Both of them were.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he says you beat him this time, because you got that new sword. I hate this motherfucker. Ah shit.
No. He ain't fucking around.
I spend more time fucking blocking than being chipped down to 0 like I am right now, and then dying off of some bullshit like that.
That's it, man.
Yep.
He ain't even the last boss, y'all. This is
know.
like the mid boss.
Mid. After you beat him, it's this long ass fucking like 10-minute story that you can't skip.
Yeah, you can. You just skipped
Yeah,
it. It
you're
was
right.
before that. Yeah, we skipped it.
You used to not be able to
Damn,
skip it.
you died and they
Both
killed
at the
us.
same time. You used to
Uh,
not be able to skip it.
oh
Wasn't
shit.
that what it was? You couldn't
No, you could. You could always skip it.
skip that
Yeah,
one.
you just keep mashing the buttons. Damn, Goku, I'm watching, man. You got us killed, man. Fuck.
Shit at the end.
Yeah, like I forgot that like they don't let both players exhaust the credits. Like if one's dead, then that's it. So fuck, but it's cool. We'll play it again sometime. But yeah, Guardian Heroes, man. This game is a lot of fun. Check it out. And we appreciate everybody straight up hanging out with us.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna wrap it up.
So I don't
So
want to be in there too long.
that being said, we want to thank everybody for hanging out. We hope that you guys really like Guardian Heroes. We hope that you like the show. Again, thanks for supporting us. Support me. I'm up to over 500 subscribers. Again, thank everybody. If you like games, share it with other people. It helps out indie developers, especially their indie games. And you know, I just like to
And also give it a review.
give it a review. That'll really help them out, especially indie developers. But yeah, I just want to just share my experiences and share, you know, the games that we play with you guys. You might find something interesting. And share your games with us too. Like, we love to hear from you in the chat. So always, you know, don't be a stranger. Always understand you can always reach out to us. Like it's super easy. And like Goku loves to play games with people. Like he'll definitely show you how to play games. So yeah, that's what the channel is all about. But again, thanks for hanging out. I'm glad everybody was able to join us and tolerate us. Tune in again next month for more. I will edit the stream sometime this week, but it's all here. You can find Goku over twitch.tv/Son Goku Black 81. Where else can they find you?
Then it's like everything else. I'm Goku Black now. It's like on
You gotta be specific.
Discord, I know at Discord, X, I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah.
You know, my Facebook's got my full name, but it's also got the AKA Goku Black thing on there, and it's got all the links. And then it's like Yeah, but everything else, I'm Goku Black. I'm a lot on Discord right here lately, but I mean, I'm kind of everywhere. I got everything open. I got my laptop going, and I'm on my phone playing games, so I'm just like multitasking. I don't know. I'll be opening up a server. That's what I was going to mention earlier, was that I came across, I was trying to get the webhook things, and I saw your coding, and I was like, oh. What's it called? Python?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was like, man, all right.
Look at it.
Well,
All right, you can find me at here on YouTube, Kev the Galaxybender, and then you can find me over on Twitter. I'm always just called Twitter. X sounds like a porn site, even though it's not a bad thing. Just don't go to X videos because you'll see some shit.
X video.
That's a favorite of mine. But again,
I never found this.
We do a show once a month, usually the 4th Saturday of the month. Again, the show will be edited sometime this week. So enjoy the unedited version until then. That being said, thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you all again next month. Be well. Goku and Kev the Galaxybender is signing off.
Peace.
Peace.